Every one of us has moments that divide our life into before and after. Mine came the day my brother suddenly died. Today I'd like to share that story and to tell you how it changed the course of my life. Welcome to Spiritual Geography. I'm Joni Miller. It was an ordinary Sunday in 2002, and I'd gone to a church service. I came home. I was sitting on my couch reading when the phone rang, and it was my sister-in-law telling me my brother was gone. Gone. I didn't know what she meant. He hadn't been sick. Gone? Did he leave? I didn't understand. Finally, it got through my head that what she meant was he had died. Now, I got in my car and went to their house as quickly as possible. It was still about an hour away. And when I got there, she hadn't been able to reach the rest of my family. She hadn't been able to reach my parents. She hadn't been able to reach my two sisters. And so the task of telling them fell to me. And even now, all these years later, I can still hear my father's voice saying his name like he couldn't understand. It's like, my son? It was heartbreaking. My two sisters weren't easy either. One kept hanging up on me, and the other one screamed. So it was very exhausting. Exhausting for me to make those phone calls. Exhausting for me to just be in this moment where I'm trying to process something surreal. A sudden death is extremely surreal. You can't quite comprehend that someone was there and then they're gone. After the phone calls, after a couple hours, I went and sat on the floor in their living room. And this is when it happened. This is the moment that changed me forever. I heard my deceased grandmother's voice saying his name. Now, she had a unique way of saying it. This was her only grandson, and she was saying it with joy, with reunion. And it was more than the voice. I felt this overwhelming sense of love. It was as if I witnessed their reunion. It was something that I wasn't expecting. I didn't quite know how to comprehend it. And it wasn't necessarily part of my worldview up to that point. It wasn't that I rejected that. It's just that it wasn't something I really ever thought about. And yet here I was having this moment where I could feel both of them. I could feel this energy. I could feel this love. And that moment that sat with me, I couldn't talk about it because I didn't quite understand it. But once I could comprehend it a little bit more, I could tell people what I felt, what I saw. And I approached it with curiosity. And this moment taught me one thing that has stayed with me for all these years since, that there's always more we don't know than what we do. I thought I understood the world before that point, but here I was in a situation where something was happening that my theology, my understanding, my values up until this point couldn't quite comprehend. And So it was the sense of curiosity, the sense of openness, that what is happening here. And the feeling that I had that my brother, who I love deeply, was being embraced was something that helped me, not just then in my grieving process, but today, because it gave me this sense that there is more. There is more to this mortal life, and that what is beyond this mortal life is love, is this sense of love that is deeper and stronger than anything that I have ever felt before or since. It doesn't necessarily matter to me if what I understood is correct, that this is the absolute truth, that I witnessed Grandma welcoming my brother. All I know is that it left an imprint on me, that there was more than this life, and that what is beyond is love. We don't understand the mysteries of the universe, but we can grow more love. Love for ourselves, love for others, and love for the infinite mystery that lays beyond our understanding. Thank you for tuning in.